Welcome everyone from the online system. This is week 3 of Coach Academy. So Coach Academy is designed to create the best possible coaches. Coaches that deliver the best results for themselves and for their clients, and obviously because you can't give what you don't have, so you need to learn how the products work, how to look after people, how to follow them up, how to track results, which we're going through tonight. You need to do that for yourself before you can give it back to others. Does that make sense, guys?
Yep.
Beautiful. So we're going through, first of all, tracking results. Now, something that I've learned through my journey doing this with Scotty and the team is I've learned a very, very interesting quote, and it is, the only thing that matters in life is what?
Results.
The only thing that matters in life is what, guys?
Results.
Because if you are not getting results, whether that be in the business, whether that be with your personal body result, whether that be in your relationship, whether that be with anything in life, you're not moving forward. Because how many people that you know today that always say they're really busy? Everyone's really busy these days, right? They got shit going on, they got to go to work, they got this on, they got this on, they got this on. But yet they're still in the same position they were 10 years ago, 5 years ago, 20 years ago. It's like you're always busy, but you're not moving forward. It doesn't really make sense. So what we're going through is how to track results, make sure your clients are moving forward, make sure yourselves are moving forward. Because if you're not getting results in this business or any other business or any area of your life, you are not moving forward. Does this make sense, ladies and gents?
Yeah.
Beautiful. So tracking results. What are some ways that we can track results with our clients in terms of PLC? And for the people online, like clients that you're working with, like we've got a lot of online clients here, a lot of people have online clients. How are you going to help them track results? Because if they don't know they're getting results off this, they are not going to believe in the product. They're not going to believe it works, and they won't have the passion behind it. So you need to be able to show them or let them believe or show them how it works by tracking their results. So, ladies and gents, put your hands up. What are some ways how we can track some results? Analytica. Before and after photos. So I'm going to do some before and after. Before and after photos. Now, ladies and gents, why are before and after photos so damn powerful? Hands up. Go, go, go. Scotty.
Because sometimes they might not see a change on the scales, or they might not see a change in body fat, or they might not see a change in lean muscle mass. But when you put two photos together, like Scroopy, for example, he couldn't tell, but when he put those two photos together, he was blown away.
It's crazy, guys. And has anyone else had clients or personally seen that before? I've had clients, there's two sitting down right here, that they might, because the scales, it's a lot of numbers, and especially for girls, I've noticed with it, guys as well, but more so girls, they see that number, and if it doesn't lose 5-10 kilos, they're like, shit, I've done something wrong. I've screwed up, it hasn't worked, I've failed, I haven't succeeded. But then you put their before and after photo, and you're like, holy shit, like, yo, I've lost so much weight, my tummy's sucked in, my booty's toned up, my cellulite's all gone, my abs coming through. Because you put that photo next to each other, you're like, holy shit. And because, guys, before and after photos, they take a bit of time, because if you're seeing yourself every single day, you might not see the slight changes that you get every single week, every single month. But if you put that before photo right up next to that after photo, you're like, holy shit, I can see my abs coming through, I can see the veins coming, I see the booty up, I see the tummy going down, and you can literally see it and it becomes so real. Has anyone experienced this before? Beautiful. So that is a very, very powerful way to obviously track results. Get them to take a before photo. So front, side and back if they can. And if you can, get them to send a copy to you. Not because you need it off them, it's just so there's a copy of it. Because I've had clients before, they told me they took photos and I really did believe them, but their phone broke or their laptop blew up or something like that and they lost a copy of it. So if you can get them to, even if they email it to themselves or something, or send it to themselves on Facebook, just make sure there's a copy somewhere that you have access to. Beautiful, makes sense, guys? Beautiful. So what's another way that we can track results with our clients down here at PLC?
Body scans.
Body scans, very, very powerful. So scans in body. So the in-body scans, guys. Who here is a big fan of the in-body scans? Beautiful. Why? They are so accurate. I always say that wrong, but they're so precise, guys. They are the best scanners on the market. They use them in hospitals because they get it so damn right. They've been compared to the DEXA scan. I'm not going to go into that, but at the end of the day, if they jump on that scale and they've gone backwards, you can be so certain it's not the machine. You can look them dead in the eye and be like, look, it's not the machine. Is there something you're not telling me? Because that thing will not lie to you. So if someone's saying they're following this, and their body fat's gone up, their muscles gone down, their hydration's down, it is not your fault. It is not the scan's fault, it is your client's fault. And clients, and I've experienced this before, they do tend to skip out some parts of what they're eating throughout the month. Has anyone experienced that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they don't want to be, they're human beings. They don't want to be rejected or anything like that. They're scared of failing, so they're not going to tell you. They're very scared to admit it, so they're just going to lie, try to avoid it. So they're not going to tell you straight up. But now with that thing down there, so powerful. You can look them dead in the eye and say, look, you haven't been honest with me. There's no reason why you're going backwards. If you're following our meal plan, taking the products, and we all know the products work if you take it correctly. If you're taking the products, following our meal plan, there is no reason for this to go backwards. Does that make sense, guys?
Yep.
So make sure you get them in for a scan. And for the people, the new coaches in the building, if they're a platinum partner on all the products, they get a free scan once a month, every 4 weeks. And if people want to do the scans, they're $40 each. That's across Australia. There's about 12 of these on the Gold Coast, so they're pretty hard to come by. They're $40 each wherever you go. Some places like Sydney, $90 each for those scans. So a good incentive to get them on the products. Look, if you just take these products and you get on it, get you better results, feel better, take your results to a whole new level, then we'll be able to scan you as well for free. So a great incentive to get them on those products. But body scans, very, very, very powerful. So moving on, guys. So we want to fly through this so we get through all the content. What are some other ways to track results with your clients?
Clothes sizes.
Clothes sizes, that's a great one. So who's experienced this before, guys? Put your hands up. Clothes sizes, clothes sizes. So much for the girls. Scotty, thank you. So clothes size is so powerful, guys, because how good does it feel, Scroopy, when you have to go out and buy a whole new wardrobe full of clothes because you can't fit them anymore?
Yeah, pretty good.
Pretty good? How, honestly, tell me one word you would have to describe that feeling of having to go buy new clothes. Everyone's looking at you.
It's indescribable.
Yeah?
For me, like, it was always going to a shop, can't, find anything sort of thing. For the first time I walked into a shop and actually tried on the size of it, no, that won't fit me, and they actually fit me. It was put me over the moon, really.
And is it like an achievement, like, yes, I finally fit into this? It's amazing. And guys, you help someone, thank you, Scoop, for sharing, but you help someone move towards a goal, because remember, progress equals happiness. If they're progressing to something, like some of my clients, some of their goals was, I need to fit into the certain clothing for like a birthday or a wedding or something, or for summer or something like that. When they finally achieve that, it's indescribable. You've achieved something, you've worked so hard, you've worked your ass off to achieve this clothes sizing, you've finally done it, and you just can't even describe the feeling that it is. And then what do? You set the bar again, you go again, you move forward, you progress, and you go forward and achieve another goal. Like clothing sizes is a huge one. Because again, someone like Hannah Whitaker, for example, wasn't losing heaps and heaps of kilos on the scales, but she went from a size, what in your tights? Large to, extra large to a? Extra large to a small. But she wasn't losing 10, 20, 30 kilos, she was losing a kilo here and there, but it was all leaving, all the size was gone. So she went from an extra large to a small. So this is extremely powerful, guys, so make sure you're keeping track of it. I just asked them those questions, like, how are you clothes size and fitting that? Are you seeing like more weight around your waist or something? Like some of my clients Snapchat me and say, look how much I've lost off this already. It's really, really powerful, guys, and blow it up, make them feel really good. Hannah, I'm looking at you. But yeah, it's really powerful, guys. So tracking your results through clothes sizing is a must. What's another one, guys? There's only a couple more, the
Ask
key
questions.
ones. Sorry?
Ask questions.
Just ask questions, beautiful. So ask questions. So what type of questions for the new people would you ask these people, Jay? What's some general questions you can
Like
ask them?
how you're feeling.
Beautiful. So how's your energy? How's you feeling? Because does your energy go through the roof if you take this shit properly? Absolutely. So energy is a huge one. What else, Jade? What's another question? Anyone else? Put your hand up if you've got some questions that you can ask your clients.
How's your bloating?
Bloating is a huge one, guys. Bloating is huge, especially with the society we live in, with all the fast food, all the alcohol, all the processed, all the chemicals in the food we eat. 90% of girls are bloated, and guys. Some guys, they blow up like balloons. So bloating is huge. Have you noticed much difference in your bloating? Hands up for girls and guys who's noticed the difference in their bloating. Beautiful, huge, easy question to ask. So another good question. M. Simmons, what's another question you can ask your clients?
If they're on a rebuild, how's your recovery rate?
Beautiful, great question, because who here is on the rebuild, hands up, has your recovery time at least halved, if not more? Bang, that's a great question to ask, so well done them, that's why you're crushing it. Chatman, what's another question you can do just to follow up your clients? Good quality questions.
Is it made your life more convenient.
Beautiful. I love that one. That's the biggest tip I got. Thanks, Chappie. Is this something that you can see yourself doing for a long period of time? Can you see yourself sustaining this for a long period of time? Because would we agree there's a trillion different diets out there that do work if you follow them correctly? There are a lot of diets out there that do work if you follow them to a T. The issue with them, so unpractical. A lot of money and a lot of food prep, a lot of time and effort, a lot of restriction. So a lot of people do these diets for 2-3 weeks, stop doing it because they can't maintain it, then go back to where they were and put that weight all back on. But this one, very sustainable, very enjoyable. And that's the biggest thing when I ever sit down with someone about the meal plan, about the products, anything that we do, I always go on about how convenient it is. And I ask them, have you tried a diet before? How'd you go with it? What was your experience? I know we've shared scrippies 1,000 times, but he did a diet for 2-3 weeks, lost 4 or 5 kilos, hated it, so he went back to how he was, put it all back on, plus interest. So that the convenience of this, of what we do, is what I go on 110%. It's the biggest, I think, the biggest factor that we have here. We guarantee results and it's enjoyable. That is what everyone wants. Everyone wants shit easy these days. You make someone's life easier, you save them time, you've changed their life, guys. Because like I said at the start, how many people say they're busy all the time? If you can save them 10-15 minutes in the mornings with their breakfast, make them feel better and help them be healthy, you've changed their life. So conveniency is something you need to ask about, and that's a great question, Jappy, thank you. Any other questions, any key questions we can ask, guys? I don't want this to go for too long. Any key questions?
Skin.
Skin. Have you noticed your skin has cleared up like that? Is that what you're going for? That's great, because I've noticed a lot of clients, and I watch clients like you for example, Em, you notice like clients that go down here, and once they've been down here for a couple of weeks, couple of months, and they're on the product, you notice your skin is starting to clear up. If it's happened to you, I've noticed it. Does everyone agree with them? It's all starting to clear up. Why? Good nutrition. That's it. It's not a blessed shake, even though it's the best shake on the planet. It's not blessed by the Dalai Lama. It's good nutrition. Your outside is a reflection of the inside. So if you put good stuff in your body, you're gonna have a good reflection on the outside. Does that make sense, guys? So that's why, so that's a beautiful question. And you're just one example. I've seen heaps of people come through these doors who had some messed up skin, but the good nutrition and what we have has just fixed all of it. So it's really, really powerful. So great question. Anything else moving forward before we go to the next one? That's beautiful. What's another way we can track results? I can only think of maybe 1 or 2 more. Any other major ones? Measurements, that's a great one. That's more so, PTs are more so into that. Has anyone here done measurements before for their clients? One or two of you? So there are people that do it. So there are like some people that do it. The issue with it is quite invasive. So if you like go up to like a girl who's trying to lose 50 kilos and you wrap a tape measure around her waist, she's going to be a bit like, it's going to be not the best time. So I do agree with it, especially for athletes and stuff. When you get you want your arms to be this big, you want your quads to put on this much amount of muscle, which is great. So I do agree with it if it's the right situation for it. If you're like a PT like Joshy Smith, he would probably do something like that. But I probably wouldn't do that unless I have someone who's specifically asked that. Or can you measure me out? I want to see how big my chest is growing, something like that. Then yeah, I would probably do it. But I wouldn't be doing it to 90% of our demographic. That's fair to say. But there are certainly situations.
You can get the circumference on the in-body.
Yeah, that's true. And you can literally get the weight of their arms and their legs. Yeah, it's really good. So in-body does clear up 90% of it, but you might have the odd one out of 100 that literally do ask specifically for the measurements. So then absolutely that's something you can do. Anything else we can do, guys? That's all the main ones I'm thinking of. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Beautiful. Make sure you track the results like your life depends on it. If they are not seeing any progress, if they're not seeing any results, they will not stick around. If we don't get results down here, PLC would not be the place it is right now. If you don't get results in life, in any area, you will not survive. So if you're not getting results with every single one of your clients that walk through that door, you are done. They will not come back, they will not believe in us, they will not believe in the products, and they will not return. So you must track results, whether that be through a scan, through a before and after photo, through asking quality questions, through their clothes sizes, through their measurements if they ask for it. If they're not seeing any progress, they spend a couple $100 on products that they've never tried before, never heard about before. They're paying $30 a week to come train, and they're getting 0 results. Do you think they're going to stay? No. So track these results like your life depends on it.
Goals.
Goals are perfect. Beautiful. Because some people, guys, have different goals. Some people's goals might be, like Jade, for example, she does triathlons, is it? something like that. Or long distance running, something like that. So her goal might be to increase her time by a certain amount of things. So that's not something you can measure with before and after photos. Have you seen a difference in your training or your performance since taking these products? Is that a result for you?
Yeah.
Does that make you believe in this stuff more? So that's a different goal. Kano, he trains the Australian or the Queensland team for rowing. Their goals are going to be a little bit different than 90% of the people that come down here. So their goals to improve their time by 10-20 seconds is something that you can track. You can track those results because that's what their goals are. Is that where you're going towards?
Yep.
Beautiful. So yeah, because you need to find out where their goals are, guys. Because if I sit down with a girl and I'm like, okay, cool, I'm going to help you lose this much weight, feel this much better, get rid of all your bloating, when she didn't care about any of that shit, she just wanted to have more energy throughout the day, it's a waste of time. It's not your job to tell people what they have to achieve. It's your job as a coach to find out what they want to achieve and guide them along there. Does that make sense, guys?
Yep.
Never sit down with someone and assume what they want. Say, look, what are you looking to achieve? When do you want to achieve this by? Is there any reason you like to achieve this? Get a bit of pain behind it, get something that's going to drive them to go achieve it, and then guide them every step of the way. Never tell someone what they should be like. Never tell them what their body fat should be like. Never tell them what their muscles should be like. Because if a single mum who has kids and she just wants to have more energy to play and enjoy her day and get through work, she won't care about necessarily having the body fat of Anne Simmons. Anne Simmons has got a great rig. A single mum who just wants more energy to play with her kids necessarily won't want to be that fit. Is that fair to say, guys? Yeah. So her goal, I wouldn't sit down, okay, I'm going to help you be 6% body fat and have 0 kilos of fat on you and be ripped as. She doesn't care about that. That's not her goal. Find out what their goals are, whether that be performance, whether that be energy, whether that be weight, whether that be muscle, whatever it is. Then your job as a coach is to guide them along that way. Help them every single step of the way. Making sense, guys? Get their goals first, see where you need to take them as the coach. Moving on. Follow-up, guys. Follow-up is super, super key. For the people that are writing stuff down, write down. Fortune is in the follow-up. There's a crazy statistic, and I've seen it a couple times on Facebook. 67% of people that do sales do not follow up their prospects. That is suicide if you want to grow a business, if you want to coach people, if you want to make an impact on this world, if you want to make a name for yourself. If you're not following up your people, your clients, your prospects, your VIP clients, your coaches, whoever it is, you're done. You need to follow them up. They're going to have questions. They're going to be scared. They don't know what they're going to be doing. They might be doing something completely wrong that you haven't followed them up on. Like, there's certainly situations I've been when I've been doing work and I thought I was doing the right thing. And like Scott said, oh, how are you going with this thing? And I'll tell him I'm doing the completely different thing. But he wouldn't be able to help me unless he followed me up. Does that make sense, guys? Have you had situations with clients? Like, I had clients that honestly, for the life of them, thought cornflakes was healthy. They honestly did. I said, oh, what do you have for breakfast? Oh, I just have a healthy breakfast. Oh, okay, that's cool. And I'm like, oh, so what do you have? Cornflakes. I'm like, oh, great, perfect. So like, but if I didn't ask her that question, she honestly thought she was being healthy. It was my job to follow up, see how she's doing, see how she's eating, see how her water is, see how everything is, in order to get her to where she needs to be. Water is a huge one you need to follow up on. That's probably the biggest one I mess up with. Follow up how much water they're drinking. The best thing we do is track the bottles. So those big, are they 1.25 litres? One litre bottles, they're the best to track them. Instead of saying how much litres did you have, they're not going to know. They might have a cup here, a glass of water here, a bottle here. How many bottles did you have today? Because as everyone agreed, hydration is the key to unlock all the nutrition that we use. 110%. If you are dehydrated, if you don't have enough fluid in you, you can have all the nutrition, all the shakes, all the multivitamins, all the NRGs in the world. If you are dehydrated, it's not going to be carried throughout your body. So I've had clients, for example, that they will follow it to the T, like they were really perfect, and they looked me in the eye and said I was doing this. Look, Lewis, I don't know what's happening, I'm not losing weight, I'm not feeling better, but I'm doing exactly what you're saying, and I didn't ask her about her water. She was having like a litre a day. That was the fault, and that is my fault as a coach for not following up on her water. Is that making sense, guys? You need to follow them up like your life depends on it. If you do not follow them up, they're gone. They're going to have issues, they're not going to know what they're doing, they're going to think they're doing the right thing when they're not, and if you don't find that out, you've lost them. So follow them up. Fortune is in the follow-up. I just need to drink water. But guys, please get super, super clear. If this is the only thing you take out of this whole session, fortune is in the follow-up. The biggest tip for you that I can give you is genuinely care for your people. If someone comes to you and you know you can genuinely change their life and you honestly want to do it, then you're going to do it naturally. You're going to care for them. You're going to ask how their shake was. You're going to ask how it tastes. You're going to ask how their water was. You're going to ask how their body's feeling, how their energy is. Why? Because you care for them. If you don't care for people and you're doing network marketing, I think there's a bit of an imbalance there. If you don't care for your coaches, your clients, your prospects, your VIPs, anything like that, there's no way in hell you're going to move forward in this. You need to care about your people, genuinely care about getting them the results that they want, moving towards their goals, helping them achieve what they want to achieve. That is the secret to this game. If you care enough about them, you'll do whatever it takes. Fair to say, guys? Beautiful. So, moving on, anything else on follow-up? Follow-up is good. So, essentially, guys, follow-up, what we used to do rules like 1 per day, 1 per second week, how much you follow them up. Follow them up every single day as they need. At the start, when they're first getting their shakes, their T's, their hours and stuff, probably every single day is a must. Then like 2-3 weeks in, if you check in, because you don't want to annoy the shit out of them, you don't want to say, how'd you shake, how'd you shake, how'd you shake, how'd you shake. You don't want to annoy them, but you do need to know that they are taking it correctly. So for the first week, I'm pretty anal about it. I'm like, how'd you shake, how'd you tea, how many tablets do you have, how much aloe, what'd you have it in, how many litres have you had? So I'm very, very particular with it. But then like week 3, 4, 5, if they're not a VIP by then, it's normally every 2-3 days. But always check it in, see if there's any issues. Can I help you at all? Is there anything I can serve you with today? Is there anything I can do to make your life easier today? Something like that. You need to make sure they genuinely believe you care about them. And you do. That's the benefit of what we do, because everyone here cares about their clients. There's not a doubt in my mind. You wouldn't be in this room right now if you didn't. So care about your clients, follow them up, make sure they're supported, they're loved, you're holding their hand every step of the way. Follow-up is crucial, guys. Follow-up is crucial. Last point, we're going to finish on this. Recognition, ladies and gentlemen. So, recognition is key. There are 2 things that human beings in life want to feel. Do you guys know what they are? The first one is, they want to feel
Love.
love. Beautiful, that's number 1. And number 2, they want to feel what?
Special.
Special, important, significant. One of those. If you can make someone, and guys, relate this to yourself, have you had anyone down here at PLC has put a photo up for you for taking your first session, or losing your first 5-10 kilos, or hitting your next rank in the marketing plan, or doing a certain amount of volumes? They genuinely care about it. Like, they always say, look, Kane, well done, bro. Your abs tonight was insane. It's your 3rd session you've ever taken, and you're killing it, bro. Well done. Honestly, Kane, how's that make you feel?
Yeah, massive feel heaps good.
And look, he's got a little smile on his face.
Yeah.
It's the small shit that matters. You make these people feel love, and that's why I said you need to care, because if you don't care, you're done. You need to care, you need to make them feel special. That comes from recognition. How many people work jobs out there where every single day their boss are, well done, bro, you did such a great job. You work at the desk, or do you actually do the cars?
Behind the desk.
Okay, so Scrib, you did an amazing job today, man. Everything was done on time, everything's neat, everything's perfect. Man, congratulations. Nothing out of the ordinary, but congratulations, Scrib, well done. Do they ever do anything remotely similar to that?
No.
Why not? Does it make sense, guys? Like, everyone works jobs, they say, and it's a frustrating to see, because like, they want to get the best out of their workers, yet they treat them like shit. It doesn't make sense. They say, if you're not good enough, they'll sack you, they'll find someone else better. If you're late, they'll yell at you. Even if you've got a valid excuse that it's not good enough. They just don't care, they don't make you feel special, they don't rise you up, they bring you down. So you do something for someone that people don't generally to get out there in the outside world, changes their life. I remember early on when I first started doing this, when I was still in year 12, I was in like maths class or something, and I got this big post on Facebook from Scotty. And like, I was a year 12 student, footy kid, and like, if anyone knows football environment, they just rip on each other the entire time. And you get someone that honestly genuinely cared about my success, me doing well, I was like smiling in maths class. I was just like happy, like Kanye was, just a little smile on his face. So guys, get really, really clear with this. You make your people, your clients, anyone that you come in contact with, you make them feel loved, you make them feel special, you've won the game of life. Whether that be network marketing, whether that be Herbalife, whether it be anything. Is there people that no matter what happens, just they're so loving, they're so caring, they're just so happy, and everyone likes them. I'm thinking of T-Dubs that used to go here, Chelsea Glover.
Mm-hmm.
She's a incredible example. Like, she's just, you walk in there, she comes out, hugs you, loves on you. She's just so amazing. She just cares for you, and she wants to make you feel loved and special. That's why everyone loves her. Cody Regan's another example. He goes, here, everyone hands up if you know Cody, hands up if you love Cody. He's just a loving, caring person. He's not out to get it for himself. He's not out for what he can get out of it. He loves people and he cares for people. That's why everyone loves him. Who here knows someone of the opposite? An asshole who only wants shit for themselves. Everyone normally hates that person. They don't care about other people, making them feel special, making them feel loved, any of that stuff. It's all about me, what can I get? That's why not many people like them. So what I'm trying to get at, guys, for your team, for your prospects, for your sideline, for people in this room, make them feel special. Go up to them and just say, look, Em, I know you work real hard every single day. I know some days on Thursday you drive all the way from Brisbane after you finish a full day's work just to catch the end of Leadership Academy. I appreciate you putting all that effort in just to be around us. And like that's it. How'd that make you feel? Yeah, amazing. A little smile. It's just the little shit. Congrats, Chappie. Man, every time you rock up, there's an aura about you that brings you to this club. You add so much value to us. We're so different without Chappie, would we all agree?
Yeah.
So it's just that shit, like making someone honestly, make them know that you care about them is the secret to winning this game, guys. So please, tracking results. Make sure you're on top of every single one of your clients. Make sure you've got before photos. If you haven't got the before photos, you are shooting yourself in the foot. Please, because there's obviously benefits off the back of that for their own promotion to help them kickstart them into the business using their before and after photo. So there's obviously those benefits long term. So get that before photo. Sometimes I had to beg for mine because they just didn't want to take it. I'm like, look, don't even send it to me. Take it and send it to your best friend. Just please take this photo because I know you're going to see the difference and I want you to feel happy about it. So tracking results, before and after photos, the scans, the measurements, the clothes sizing, asking quality questions, how they're feeling, their bloating, energy, all that type of stuff. Follow up. If you're not following up, you're done. You're wasting your time. Get out of this room. Literally, if you're not going to follow up your clients, you're done. You're done. They're going to have issues, they're going to have problems, they don't know what they're doing, they're struggling, they're doing the wrong thing, thinking it's right. If you're not going to look after them, care for them, love on them, follow them up, you are done. I've had plenty of examples, I've had a lot of people that have come through this door, which me as a coach screwed up big time. Did not follow them up, did not give them the attention, the time, and the effort they needed, and they're no longer here. Can anyone relate to that, who's been here for a while? If you do not care, you do not follow them up, you do not want them to have you don't want the best outcome for them, essentially not following them up, they're not going to last for long. They won't come back. And I've had plenty of examples. That's where I need to become conscious as a coach and be like, okay, they didn't come back, what did I do wrong? I didn't message them, I didn't follow them up, I didn't ask how they were after the session, I didn't ask how their shake was, and they're no longer here. That is where you take responsibility for it. Follow up, and the last part, recognition. Make people feel insane. There's a reason why you guys love PLC. We clap it up for each other. We hug each other. We acknowledge each other. We say, well done. We get people up there taking like, who here, like, I'll use Kano again. Kano, how'd you feel just doing your first star jumps in front of everyone?
Yeah.
And everyone's like, give it up for Kano.
Yeah, everyone's backing you the whole way and encouraging you.
And be honest, you've finished your Chippy apprentice. Did you get anything remotely similar to that your whole career?
No, nothing at all. No.
So do something like that. Make them feel incredible, and then smiling again. I love the smile. You change someone's life because the world is so negative out there. Everyone's depressed, everyone's angry, everyone's frustrated, everyone's just out for themselves. Make them feel so incredibly special, make them feel so loved, and you've won the game. Whether that be Herbalife, whether that be making friends, whether that be relationships, friendships, anything. You do those two things to everyone you meet in your life, you've won. You've won. Whatever it is you want to achieve, whether that be Herbalife, whether that be business, relationship, anything. Do those two things to every single person you come in contact with, you've won the game, guys. Any questions on those three? Tracking results, follow-up, recognition, any of those three? Anything I've missed out on, Mr. Scotty? I think we're all done. Ladies and gentlemen, going once, going twice, 3 times. Give it up for yourself!